Hi Sagittarius, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Sagittarius, meaning anybody that has Sagittarius anywhere in their chart, this message is for you. And it is a general read of your current energy. This message may or may not be for you. It may be for the person that's sitting next to you, but my full intent is to get this message to you personally. Spirit may have other intentions. Just want to get that out there so that you're aware. If Spirit hijacks the message other than what your current energy is, a Spirit might bring forth a message in regards to something that's happened in the past they may want you to look at, learn from, and review. It can be something also possible to come to give you a heads up in regards to. And of course, if it's a current energy, we're on target so that they can give you some guidance through that. If it's in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, please keep in mind that the message can be directed to you personally about them, to them personally about you, or vice versa. And it can be that way throughout the entire read. So I do ask that you pay close attention, apply where it's appropriate, but I ask that you do not force this message to fit your situation. All right. So in order to recognize whether or not this is your message, you should resonate, relate, ring-a-ding, or your bones vibrate to this message, to where you go, that's mine, that's mine, that's me, that's me. If you do not, then I definitely encourage you to consider observing your other natal chart zodiac signs. They many times do carry more pertinent and sometimes prioritized messages. We always, or almost always, the normal is to pay attention to the sun, moon, rising, and Venus, the major headers in the zodiacs. However, the other zodiacs are normally discounted, and those are the ones I definitely encourage you to go observe, not just the majors. I do encourage the majors as well, but I encourage the discounted ones, because when you were born under all of those zodiacs at one time that are under your natal chart. And each one of those makes a mark, and the energy applies to you in situations, and how you handle things, how you relate, how you respond. They all play a part. So I definitely encourage you to pay attention to that, take note of it, and to consider observing your other zodiacs as well. All right, so with all that being said, as you can see, I have the major tarots down. I saved clarification and guidance and messages for when you arrived. We're going to do a quick overview, and then we'll start doing clarification to see if we can pinpoint and get a little more information. All right, so for your overall energy, we have the Lovers. And the Lovers is my twin card. It's my soul bond card. It's my card of two individuals that are so deeply in tune that it's almost as if you're of the same flesh, literally. You scratch and he itches, or is that vice versa? He itches and you scratch, or you itch and he scratches. That kind of a deep bond. But a decision needs to be made in regards to this. If we go by the tarot card itself, a decision needs to be made about a partner. Okay. So here we have the current energy is the Seven of Swords, and there may have been some wrongdoings, but we're reevaluating a situation, and obviously he really needs to reevaluate a situation on how to be successful and be as quiet as possible, or being quiet in attempting to take the next step after reevaluating a situation. Okay, I'm curious what the situation is, but we'll find out maybe. So what's on your mind? The thought process is the Six of Swords. Getting away from the chaos and moving towards calmer waters. Just getting out of the chaos and moving to something calmer. Your desire, I would think that's more desire myself, but your desire is to figure out the situation, to figure it out. You know, you got 5 individuals here, all with sticks. There is some conflict, there's some disagreements, but who's the smarter one to figure out how to stack them all together so that they accomplish what they're trying to accomplish? You know, trying to figure out, we're not all trying to smack each other with the sticks, we're trying to build something. So who is going to be able to come up with the plausible action to make it work? Okay? And that's the desire. Then we have the challenge of maintaining the belief that we're going to attain our wish, attain what we believe that we will get. And then the possible outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. This can go either way. It can be attaining the Queen of Pentacles, but more so self-sufficiency, emotional and financial stability. Successful, but not the successor, but successful in their own right, her, because it's the Queen in her own right. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, wrestling with ourselves about a path we need to choose, which, coming back to the Lovers, a decision needs to be made. All right, so please clarify the Lovers for Sagittarius, please. Current energy for Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles, Hermit, and the Eight of Cups. So balance needs to be found because somebody's going to feel slighted. So we're going within ourselves to try to figure out what needs to be done and to walk away, leave the past behind, and head towards, our Two of Cups that is more beneficial, and create an exciting new path. So please clarify the Seven of Swords for the current situation for Sagittarius. Trying to be stealthy while we're evaluating the situation. Yeah. Create an exciting new path. Ten of Cups. You're happily ever after. You know, you're trying to reevaluate the situation so you can then work towards attaining your happily ever after. Please clarify the Six of Swords for Sagittarius. Thought processes. What's on our mind? The Six of Swords. Please clarify the Six of Swords for Sagittarius. Two of Swords. We're a little trapped in our mind, unable to see a path. And so we just want to move to calmer waters, but recognizing that we need to gain some more information to see what needs to be severed that doesn't fit so that a new cycle can begin. Please clarify the Five of Wands, our desire for Sagittarius. You're not listening to your inner being. And being redirected, and it's not, you're just kind of being taken the fool. Even though you're trying to figure out how to make things work, it's a fool's errand. A fool's errand. Is that really the path that you're trying to choose? It's fool's errand. Get a little nosier here. Why the Fool in reverse, please? Why the Fool in reverse, please? There is that Chariot again. If you saw that, it was on the bottom of the deck. Wrestling with yourself about a path to take. And it can be in regards to an air Gemini, air element, air energy Gemini. But to move towards that and speak your truth. But you're having a hard time, trying to decide which way to go. And in the meantime, it's kind of a fool's errand trying to figure out how to make it happen. But your desire is to figure out how to make it happen so you can begin building on that, building with it to, build something stable. Clarify the star. It's our challenge. Please clarify the star. Please clarify the star for Sagittarius. Okay, we got quite a bit to say there. So those two came out together. And so you're calling in your ships. You're trying to figure out how to make long-term plans. And so you've made a decision to do what's right, to weigh out the scales, or a decision needs to be made to weigh out the scales. The bottom of the deck, we have the Devil and the Moon and then the Sun. Wow. So the Capricorn has some secrets and is trying to be successful in attaining their goals and move toward investing into what makes them, it's their star, their wish, fulfilling your wishes. And look at that, there's the star, fulfilling their wishes and getting their wish. And again, please apply it where it's appropriate. Because I'm taking this as referring to the other party. Okay, please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is being rather quiet, but using their intuition. They're going within their own knowledge, going behind the veil to decipher what needs to be done on bringing things to an end and possibly transforming the situation, but definitely taking a stand on what they believe in, to have equal give and take. And be victorious. 6 of Wands. But we also recognize that the 5 of Pentacles was behind that. We also recognize that we're not feeling up to par right there. Not really feeling up to par. Well, let's see if we can get some guidance, maybe some further messages in regards to the spread for Sagittarius. Some direction, some guidance, please. Current energy. Traveling on. Gain all your information. Cut away what doesn't serve you. Begin anew. Figure out how to begin anew. Make a decision to move to move forward, create an exciting new beginning. A new path, take a new path. Taking a new path means that overall. The bottom of the deck, an ending. All right, Sagittarius. Let's have a look and see what energies we have in here for you. The energies in here, I do the major arcanas. The more majors you have, the more the divine and the universe are at work for you. The more minors, it's a decision that is put on you. They're waiting for you to make so that they can start building the path for you so that you can walk towards the wish that you have, your star. It's the head and the heart and full agreement sent out to the divine with your wish to manifest something that you want to come forward. And they more than happily wish to make that happen for you, but they need to know what you want done. So let's have a look and see how many major arcana you have to see how much work they are putting in for you, or if they're just, kind of twiddling their thumbs waiting for you. So we have Scorpio and Pisces, Libra, Scorpio again, Aquarius, Cancer, Aquarius again, Scorpio, Virgo, and Gemini. You do have quite a few major arcanas here. I'm trying to say marcanas. Interesting. Trying to cut it down into one. You have quite a few major arcanas, very nearly half. So they are at work for you. They're just waiting for the finalities to come through, which would be, making that decision of whether or not you're walking away or not. Using your intuition to bring it to an end, to be self-sufficient for the possible outcome. And that's what they're wanting to work on for you. And moving to calmer waters, creating a new exciting path. And building a new foundation. All right, Sagittarius, with that being your read and the current energy at this time, I do look forward to next week because I believe that is what is headed towards you, to see what Spirit brings forward in a message there. I pray that this message has found who it needed to find, been delivered to those seeking further information and guidance in regards to their current energy, and may it have assisted you in opening your eyes to see, your ears to hear, your heart to feel, and your intuition to discern this message that came through, enabling you to make the best possible choices for you using your own personal choices and your own free will. And taking in what you wish to take in and disregarding what you wish to disregard. Free will is a wonderful thing, and be not afraid to use it. All right, Sagittarius. Until next week, I look forward to, again, seeing what is headed towards you. I do believe that's the next read. And until then, may all your choices be very blessed.